Okay, so let's dive into this. We're looking at Beeezo, a platform with a pretty big claim.
A very big claim.
Yeah, that it can turn your screen time into actual money. They call them Web3 quests.
Right. And the promise is super simple on the surface. 1,000 of their reward coins, or REC, gets you $1. The stable coin.
Sounds easy enough.
Well, that's the idea. Our mission today is to really get under the hood, look at the tech, the Polygon network, the smart contracts, and figure out if that $1 payout is actually worth the effort for you.
Especially because the initial reports are pretty tempting. We've seen verified users saying they pulled out cash after just 20 minutes of work.
20 minutes, that's the hook. It sounds like free money, but there's always a catch.
Always.
So the process is you do a task, follow a brand, test an app, whatever, and upload proof. But then it goes into this mandatory tech plus human review.
To make sure you're not a bot, I'm guessing.
Exactly. And here's the first major hurdle. Before you can withdraw a single cent, you have to complete full KYC.
Whoa, okay, so we're talking government ID.
Government ID and a facial recognition scan.
Yeah.
They need to verify you're over 18. That's a lot of personal data to hand over.
A huge amount. But okay, let's say you do all that. The biggest sticking point, the one that really gets people, is the technical side, right? The gas fees.
This is the genius of their model, in a way.
Yeah.
The platform runs on Polygon, so to get your money out, you have to have Peel Polygon's native token in your MetaMask wallet to pay for gas.
And gas fees on Polygon are tiny.
They're nothing. Maybe, 0.05 POL, like a few cents. But if you've earned $10 and you don't have that 50 cents worth of POL ready to go,
Your money is just stuck.
completely stuck. It forces you to either give up on your earnings or go out and buy crypto just to get paid. It's a very clever, if frustrating, onboarding ramp into their ecosystem.
And it creates confusion. We saw some sources calling the payout USDC, others just USD. It feels a little loose.
It does. Now, if you look at their business model, it makes more sense. Brands are apparently paying them up to $50 for one of these verified tasks.
$50. And they pay the user, what, a fraction of that?
A tiny fraction. The platform takes a massive cut. But to be fair, it's a transparent performance marketing model. They deliver verified human engagement.
But for the individual, the person actually doing the clicking, this is not passive income. This is a hustle.
A total hustle. And you're capped at maybe 5 to 7 active quests at a time. Realistically, you're looking at $10, maybe $20 a month max. And you have to constantly be working for it.
And just think about the total time investment. You've got MetaMask set up, you have to learn about Polygon, you do the invasive KYC, and then maybe your proof gets rejected by a human reviewer and you have to do it again.
Right. And look, the platform itself is legitimate. They have that partnership with Circle, the issuer of USDC. The smart contracts are verifiable. But the return on your effort is just
Underwhelming.
deeply underwhelming for most people.
So what's the final takeaway here? Who is this actually for?
At the end of the day, Beeezo really only makes sense in 2 scenarios. One, you're in an emerging market where $10 or $20 a month is a significant amount of money. Or 2, you're specifically trying to learn the nuts and bolts of Web3, and you see this as, like, paid education.
For everyone else, the time and the fees just don't add up.
Not even close.
Which leaves you with a really interesting final thought. Considering you have to hand over your government ID and a scan of your face just to play the game, what minimum hourly wage would your attention have to be worth for that kind of privacy trade-off to actually make sense? Something to think about.